Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back Foray, and we're here today to get into the new music video that 4eve just dropped an hour ago. Now this didn't end up going the way that I thought it would because I was originally going to get to their album on Monday, and then I knew this music video was dropping today, so I was like, okay, we have some space in between, but I ended up not being able to, and so I filmed their whole album listen yesterday, and then today I'm getting to their new music video, which we're getting a lot of content of theirs today, or this week, but I am excited to dive into it. Obviously, they dropped their song Like That, I believe that is what it was called. Again, I'm so bad with titles of like music videos, I'm sorry about that. Like you. We got to that pretty recently, and now they have their new music video. I believe that was sort of a spoiler, or just like a pre-release, and I believe this is the full title track thingy, or which if the release is supposed to be like that, then I believe that is the case. But I'm very excited to dive into they was released today, so I think like you was on the top there, and then Keep a Secret, the new song is there, yes. But I'm excited to dive in though. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've also, if you're going to see this before, I think the album listen, perhaps, I don't know. But if you see that soon, you will see that I've learned the names. I'm very happy about that. So the names are going to be able to be used today. But I'm excited though to dive in. Like I usually do with music videos, we're going to watch this twice and second time with captions on. I'm going to pause, I'm going to talk, that is just how I do things. But I'm excited, I hope you guys are too, so let's dive into 4eve's Keep a Secret official music video. So, without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go and get into this. This is 4eve's new music video, Keep a Secret, released an hour ago. I still haven't learned really when Thai groups are releasing, like when their usual release times are, but I think I've figured it out, so I am excited to be here. I hope you guys are too. So yeah, I think it's time. We're gonna have some panic today. I think we're going to have a good time, I think. So strap in, get something to drink, make sure you're comfortable, and let's dive into today's listen. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh, hello there! Ooh! Okay, Hannah still has the blonde, makes sense. Now that I know all the names. Wow, that hair on Talum, like she had like the blonde bob in the previous music video. Ooh, mine. Wow. Wow. I almost didn't notice who you were. Beautiful, Jordan. Again, I'm gonna mispronounce names for a little bit until I like hear them speak them to each other, you know? What is that like? It's like a bubbling sound almost, so like a whoop whoop. Damn. Yes. Ooh. Hi, whoa. Wow, you look amazing. I feel like, even though, of course, I think Punch has always had that punch to her face, but like recently, I feel like I just look at her and I'm like, I'm shook every time. Wow. Ooh. Hi. Whoa. Damn, okay, she's shooting him. I love how cunty this is. This is very cunty. This is very slay. I don't know how else to say it, truly. like you was. Ooh. Oh my god, these like white out contacts they have. Ooh. Wow. Whoa. Woo! Yes. Woo! Wow, I love these outfits, especially who's that at the end there? Is that also Jodin? I think so. Yeah, it looks so good. The accessorizing here is stunning. Fai also looks amazing. Woo! This music video is so crisp. Ooh. It's like the box in You. I still haven't watched that show, but it's the stalker box or the capture box, the kidnapping box. I don't know what to call it, but where he would keep his victims. Oof. Whoa, whoa. Ooh. Damn. Sound effects? Sound design there? I have felt that up my spine. It felt like they were like right here behind my head and doing that to me. Oof. They're just torturing him. Ooh. Dancing while you have this dude locked in a box behind you. Now see, that's cunt. Oh. Has he also gotten infected? Whoa. Yeah. This feels very much related to Like You, and of course it's on the same album, so it makes sense that they are in some way similar, but they feel truly like they're cousins or sisters or mother and daughter, in whichever way you would like to put that. But I love this vibe. Like in the actual instrumental, I thought it was like fantastic, and I love songs like this that have like that club vibe. It kind of is giving me like G6 or like other party songs like that, except with that added kind of like that. I don't know what to call that instrument, but with that instrument behind, and then also having them sing most of the song in like a whispery tone, like with Like You, it added this sinister element to it that I really like. And also, obviously, with the music video itself, that happened. But I feel like if you just listen to the song without having the music video there as like context clues, then I feel like you would immediately understand that this is supposed to be a little bit spooky in some way, you know? But I thought they looked fantastic. I feel like, personally, with the previous music video with Like You, I really liked that Monster Girl concept, and I definitely think it's still here because, again, some way they are supernatural. You know what I mean? Like, with that white-out eye and that, like, that's, like, ability again. I think it was Aye, or it was somebody who shot that arrow from her fingertips and then like took out some people on the way there and then was like, I'm going to take you into my captivity, you know? But I like the vibe a lot. I definitely did, like song-wise. But yeah, oof, oof. I wonder what the other songs on this album sound like if these are the two that got music videos, you know what I mean? But really sickening. And they, like I said, they look fantastic. But I never thought that it would be the other way, you know what I mean? Like I was very sure that was going to be the case, that they would look beautiful. But, whew, wow, stunning visually. The makeup was so pretty here too, and the outfits as well. Like it felt very much party mixed with spooky, which is like an interesting time in like May and June here to be releasing spooky stuff. But I'm not judging it, and I think it's perfect because we can be spooky all year round. But let's dive into this one more time with the lyrics on. I definitely did hear a lot of English in this, but because of the whispering quality of their voices, but also because I was very much invested in what I heard instrumentally and what I saw, it does take me a while usually to get the lyrics. So that's why we have the extra stuff here. But I've loved the quality, though, of these two music videos. I think they've always had amazing quality, and I'm not knocking that. But obviously, I listened to the first album yesterday, and when I watched stuff from that era, it was like, it felt very much different because you could tell like the evolution of their concept and also the evolution in like getting more resources and like a bigger crew and like better equipment. You know, you could feel that. So it's really, really cool to see their newer stuff as well. But let's continue. I love Tom's outfit though. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I think they're seducing me right now, you know what I mean? Ooh. I'm keeping the need, cause diamonds are go on my teeth. I'm taking the lead, so sick and sweet. The boys lining up on their knees. Ooh. Yeah, we have a lot more of a girl power song here, which I think they've kind of always had embedded into their concept and their songs, but I feel like here it is definitely a lot more in your face with its messaging. Again, with the, not just because it's literally in English, because it's one of my languages that I speak, it just becomes even more apparent, of course, but also the verbiage is a lot more clear, you know what I mean? Because obviously girl code check, pink world check, we all understand that, you know? Yeah. Oof. And that, like, of course, the way that they're saying it is spooky, but also that it's so interesting. Oof. Oof. I love the sass in the face and like the cunt. Oof. Again, the whispering. Jump scare. That giggle. Oof. Yeah, I feel like this song. Oh, why is it covering her up? It's always a problem. It's fine though. It's fine. Well, I feel like this song with its lyrics, and this is just me theorizing, of course. I feel like this song is kind of a played up version of being like interested in someone and wanting them to show interest back, and like, trying to like wanting them to, how should I say, be interested, and then allowing yourself to open up to them, Of course, that under my miniskirt, wearing it super short. Those lyrics, I'm not going to theorize about because I feel like I'm going to lead into some interesting place. But with a lot of the other stuff, I feel like it's mostly, about, how should I say it? It's interesting to think about. Like, I think again, it's supposed to be like I'm here to invite you into my world in whatever way I'm doing it tonight, and if you come out of this experience, I hope that you can keep this between us. You know what I mean? So kind of a secretive, romantic one night stand potentially. Something alongside that where like you are saying to the other person, like, keep this between us. You know what I mean? Like, that is kind of what I get from it. But they made that concept into a song and then also made it a little bit more sinister, so it almost feels like as well it's like, oh, what secret is it? Is it that they're some type of, again, supernatural being? Like, are they vampires? Are they ghosts? I don't know. Are they ghouls of some kind? Like, that is also something that can be, I think, when you have made it into a more sinister concept, it can be kind of taken that way too. But I feel like it is based on that, being like, when we part ways, are you going to immediately start spilling it to all your friends, for example? You know what I mean? Or are we pink and swearing on this? You know what I mean? Keeping this between us. A little bit secretive, At least that's the vibe I get from it. But I really like the sound of this song. I feel like it is so, like I said, it's so perfect for a dance club song. Like You was. It's so hard to say that title because I usually say like before a song when I'm trying to like compare or differentiate. That's the word you use. So it's a little bit confusing. But with Like You, we also had that vibe, but I feel like this one was a lot more like in my face about it, even though it definitely did exist there. But I enjoyed the sound of it a lot. I really like the way they were singing it, and they looked fantastic, of course. And yeah, I love the concept. I think I've seen it not a lot of times, but a couple of times about some women kidnapping a man and keeping him. Which I just think, in my head, I'm just always like, payback, Even though I wouldn't want this for anybody in real life. Like, it might sound slay, but don't kidnap anybody. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. It's just very nice because I feel like in media, I always see it be the other way around. So, keep doing it in music videos and TV shows and movies, ladies. That's where we want to see it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm happy to be here for this release. And of course, we're going to see if I upload that today. I'm probably going to try to film. We're going to see when that happens because I have it visiting and we're going to be doing some stuff today. So I'm doing other work, but we're going to see. Hopefully, though, I am going to get to some other stuff today. So maybe you won't see this because I feel like usually I try to keep it to like, if I upload something from a group, I'll keep another thing. If I have two videos from the same group in 1 week, I'll try to split it up at least a little bit. So we're going to see, but you might see the album listen today. You might. So look forward to that then, if it does come out today. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. If you watched this all the way through, you deserve a gold star. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel and you might get more content for them in the future. And also, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you enjoyed it, click that little button up there, down there. So yeah, that was all I wanted to say. Let's go into the outro and I'll finish up this video. Let's go. Alright, lovely. So that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for playing Enjoy with me. So yeah, that was for Eve's new music video. I'm very excited every single time I'm able to get to something on the day because I don't know, there's something about being actually in time for a release that usually wouldn't be the case because a lot of the times I would miss out on stuff. So I'm very excited to be here. I hope you guys enjoy this, like I said, and if you have any thoughts down below, let me know. But I thought this was a lot of fun. So like I said, if you see the album listen today as well, then it's because I didn't have time to film other stuff. And if you don't, then it's because I was able to squeeze it in because I have some things that I need to do right after this. So that is a little bit more pressing. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this and we'll see what you get later today. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. You can also like this video, and if you have anything to request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye-bye!